What is the post-workout fuel that you need to optimize your recovery, performance, and your ability to knock out the next day's workout? Let's find out right now what's best for you. Before I jump into exactly what it is I eat post-workout, I ask that you subscribe to the channel so that you can continue to receive health and fitness tips so that you can live a healthy lifestyle. So do that real quickly, and then we can jump right into what it is I eat post-workout that can help you. And if you've done any research whatsoever on post-workout meals, you're probably going to hear these 6 terms being thrown in the hat. 1 being protein, 2 being carbohydrates, 3 branched chain amino acids, 4 being glutamine, 5 being insulin, and 6 being sugar. Briefly discuss those 6 items so that you have a simple understanding of what role they may play in your post-workout. First up, protein. You just put your body through a workout. You torn down some muscle. You did. I hate to tell you, but that's how muscle was created. You break it apart in little tiny fibers, and then it regrows. In order for you to burn fat, and in order for you to be leaner, you've got to grow muscle on your body. That's what increases your metabolism. Protein, very important in muscle recovery, muscle building. Need it. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, they all break down into sugar. Do you need carbohydrates? Do you need more sugar after your workout? And why would you need more sugar? Well, your body after your workout probably tapped into some of the sugar that you used as an energy source. So yes, you may need some carbohydrates. Branched chain amino acids, simply put, they're the bonds between protein molecules. So I guess if you need protein, you need branched chain amino acids. Glutamine, do you need it? What is it? What's that strange word? Why in the world would I need it? It's an amino acid, and yep, guess what? It's also part of protein. So it's definitely something that you're going to want to consider as an ingredient in your post-workout meals. Next up, insulin is one of those funny things. It's a hormone that helps control the sugar in your body. It also helps you control whether or not you're recovering faster or stronger, and it helps with protein synthesis. Probably you're going to want to deal with something that will help your insulin levels. And sugar. Why is it important? Why would it be important? And traditionally, why have people thought that sugar would be important? Because it helps you digest things at a cellular level very quickly, which means the micronutrients, i.e. ingredients, macronutrients, protein, carbohydrates, deliver into your bloodstream at a cellular level that much quicker, which means you possibly could be healing, recovering, and optimizing that much faster. So those are the 6 that are brought up traditionally in post-meal consumption conversations. I wanted to make sure that I gave you something very surface level and brief so that you would have an awareness, not a deep dive, deep definition of them. I could go into that and nerd out, but I don't feel that it's necessary at this stage. I want to show you guys the simple things that I've been doing to live my healthy lifestyle that you too can do right after your workouts that will help you optimize your performance, your success, and your recovery. Because ultimately, that's what it's about. You live in a healthy lifestyle. So let's see exactly what it is that I do that can help you. Last thing, I'm not fully convinced that there is an actual window, which is 30 minutes to 60 minutes right directly after your workout, that you need to get micronutrients or macronutrients in so that you have this optimum time of recovery, performance, and success. I'm not sure that really truly exists, but I do believe that you should eat something at some point after your workout so that you are refueled. But I don't believe in the window. So rushing to, rushing home, rushing to your shaker cup, rushing to wherever, your meal, your microwave, whatever it may be. So let me tell you exactly what it is that I do. All right, so let me show you exactly what the post-workout shake that I do is. I start out with water, obviously, because during my workout, you know what? I've been sweating and I need more water no matter what. I need to stay hydrated. It's one of the vital elements to making anything work correctly in your body as well as staying alive. So use a recovery formula. It is 130 calories. It's got 20 grams of protein, just like we were talking about. It has 10 grams of carbohydrates, which break down into sugar as a transport system. It's got some branched chain amino acids in it. Boom, right? It's also loaded with multiple source of protein. So I've got a whey protein in here, I have a pea protein in here. So I use that. So there I'm at 130 calories. I am at 20 grams of protein. Now I bump it up. I bump it up with an additional pure protein powder that I use. And that pure protein powder is, let me get the numbers on it so that you can understand exactly what it is. So at my height and weight, I'm 175 pounds. I maintain that pretty well. This is an additional 22 grams of protein. So now I'm at 42 grams of protein. It is 90 calories, so 130 plus 90, we're looking at 220. It has no sugars in it and it has no carbohydrates in it, but it is also stacked with branched chain amino acids and other amino acids that are essential to my recovery. So going back to that, we're getting into some carbohydrates, we're getting into mounds of protein, we're getting branched chain amino acids, we're getting additional amino acids. We are not spiking our insulin levels. We are not putting a lot of sugar in my body or in your body, but we are putting some sugar so that it can transport at the micronutrient and the macronutrient level into the blood system. And then finally, what we talked about earlier was some L-glutamine. So I use some L-glutamine also in my shake, and from there I blend up, I drink, and that tends to be the easy part. So post-workout, that's it for me. I use the Vitamix. I'm a true believer in the Vitamix, by the way. I also love the Blendtec, but the Vitamix is my go-to. And then I serve. So it tends to get a little fluffy because as you blend it, it tends to force air into the shake and it produces more than the cup of water that you put in. In general, recapping that, you saw that I put some protein in. 42 grams of protein at 175 pounds. It's just kind of like a good meal for me. So if you think about that, your meal, it's almost a regular meal for me in that way. It's light on the carbohydrates because I don't want a lot of carbohydrates and sugar in my system. I got the sugars in my recovery formula to help transport. I also put in a ton of branched chain amino acids. And amino acids, those also went in. And then I didn't affect my insulin too heavily because of the sugar levels. And then finally, what I did was I added in L-glutamine, or I added in glutamine so that I could have even more muscle repair. So there you have it. That's what keeps me as fit as I possibly can be on a daily basis. It's just my go-to regular. And you saw how quickly that took? I don't know, under 5 minutes again. You guys win. Do me a favor, if you didn't subscribe before and that you saw value, please subscribe now. And also, if you have any comments about this video, please mention them down below. Or if there's a video that I could make for you or something that you want to know that has to do with food or fitness, please drop it down below. I want to contribute to the success that you're having. I want to be a tool that you can use to help you get fit and stay fit. Until then, I'll see you guys soon.